Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Derek Elliott from Derek.com. Back again. I just had so much fun, literally only like 2 hours ago, doing that live stream. The G finally got posted. Turned out looking alright. Didn't really love it, but not too shabby. Here it is. Thanks. Grant was in the stream when I was doing this, so thanks, Grant. But yeah, I think it turned out alright. So the way I've been doing these posts again is by, I kind of just take the previous post and chop it up and use the same elements to start building the next one. So that's what we're gonna do. I think that I have a little bit better idea of what I want to do this time, so hopefully it won't take quite so long. And I don't think really many people are watching yet, but as I did last time, please let me know if you are watching and you can hear me. Just like give me a little shout in the live stream. So anyways, we're gonna be making the H today. Well, we made the G today too, but I'm gonna make the H now. And yeah, like I said, I think I have a little bit better idea of what I want to do. So I'm gonna start by using this same mesh. I'm gonna press Shift A, add a circle. Let's give this 64 vertices, and let's make the radius a nice even 4 feet should be pretty good. Now I'm going to, the reason I built it inside edit mode on this other object is so I could hold on to the modifiers that were there. So now I've already got a solidify modifier. So I think what I want to do is, let's see, let's make this the, I think the roof. So yeah, let's, and I'm going to be doing, since the H is kind of symmetrical, I'm going to, oh god, there we go. Okay, move that over. No. Tab into edit mode, then move it over. I'm going to add a mirror modifier, since, you know, H's are nice and symmetrical. Add a mirror modifier. Better turn my phone on silent while I get all these sweet Instagram comments. Thanks, by the way, those of you who follow me. Okay, so we've got, I'm going to try to get into like a front view here. Okay, so I think the second camera is going to be looking like a straight on type of thing. So let's go ahead and get that kind of set up. I like to have my camera sort of set up already so I can use it to preview kind of how things are looking. So I'm going to just clear keyframes, Alt R, Alt G, RX90. Move it over. Tenko, or wait, Techno in the chat. What is up? You're lucky commenter number 1, and you will get all my attention if you want it. I suppose you can hear me. Holler if you can, holler if you can't. See, I'm getting this camera set up here. This is going to be kind of my front view, and we'll probably leave that at like a 36mm lens. Okay, so let's move this one back. This is just going to be my like front-on view. Which, you know what? I probably should have done this a little bit differently. Let's we can leave that camera how it is there, but I think I want to, we'll make this the one that actually sees the front. We'll just kind of switch it. Am I thinking about this the right way? Let's clear keyframes, clear keyframes. This should be 0. Let's give that a nice even number. Rotate this to Z. I want to go. I'm going to be looking at the front. So if this is the front view, this should be like that. Okay, let's clear these keyframes. Okay, so that'll be the front view, and I think I want that to be second. So let's see if we can marker, bind camera to marker, And then let's make it so that this camera is bound to the first marker. So marker, bind camera to markers. So it should go with this camera, and then it should switch to that camera. Yeah, that's good. Because I think this second camera here is going to be kind of... Yeah, this one. Wait. Do I have this right? Yeah. Okay, the first camera is going to be like... It's going to be kind of up here, the way I'm envisioning this. Which I know I haven't really built much out yet. I has a wee some toast is asking, he's 14, he or she is 14, and have been doing Blender for 1 and a bit years. I don't know where to go. Any ideas? Yeah, sure. You know, I was about that age when I started Blender, maybe just a little bit older, so you got a jump start on me. But as far as ideas, just I think the most important thing is to have fun and to finish projects. So come up with an idea and finish it. That's really going to be the best thing. As for what to actually do, you know, if you're interested in learning modeling, you know, a good way to start sometimes is just to look for, you know, things in your house and do those, you know, as modeling practice. If you're interested in fantasy stuff, you know, model a sword or something like that. But really, I think the biggest thing is to just finish projects, because that'll kind of help inspire you to keep going. It can be really discouraging if you start stuff and don't finish. I has awesome toast. Okay, yeah. What's up, H7O Polo? Did I say your name right? And also, thank you, Techno, for following me from Egypt. I know it's probably a different hour over there, probably pretty late, I would guess. So thanks for hanging out with me here today. Okay, so what was I doing? I'm making the H here. Now I think the way I want to do this is I'm gonna have these kind of like two silos with a bridge connecting them, and then in the middle of the chair, or sorry, in the middle of one of them is going to be a chair, a very special chair actually. And before I go too much further, I am going to make a little Instagram post here. I'm making an Instagram post. Come follow me. I'm live. All right, I'm gonna turn off the volume here. I'm live. Keeps autocorrecting to love on YouTube. Come check it out. People are probably gonna ask for the link, but I ain't gonna give it to them. Sorry. They can find it. You know, you just gotta Google, right? And you guys can see my screen is extremely dusty too. Boom. Put it on the story. Maybe I'll get a couple extra viewers this time. Some Instagram people that might have missed it earlier. But yeah, I has awesome toast. Hope that made sense. But yeah, finishing projects is really big, and then also just getting saying I'm getting distracted with social media. I am getting a little distracted with social media there, aren't I? Easy. Okay, we don't want this. X vertices. I'm making the glass portion of this now, so we can go ahead and change this to glass. And we can delete this face and this face. X faces. What do I got going here? Oh wait, I want this to be a separate thing. What happened here? Okay, I think I want to separate this by selection. And then let's make this so it's thin, kind of like glass. Now where's the other piece? I think I accidentally deleted it. Where did it go? Okay, I guess I got rid of it. Shift D, separate by selection. And let's change this material. There we go. Let's make this thicker again. Change this to my regular material. And then I think I want these to actually be a little bit smaller, so I'm going to scale. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Scale that in a little bit. So yeah, Techno is saying that Blender is good to start if you're new to 3D, and I obviously am pretty biased when it comes to Blender, but I think Blender is the perfect place to start because, for one, it's free, so you don't really have to sink too much investment into it. And some people worry about, you know, using Blender is gonna be, it's like, oh well, studios won't want to hire me if I use Blender because, you know, it's not the standard software. That's really not the truth. You know, obviously you can get going a little bit faster at a studio if you already use the software they use, but knowing how to use the software is honestly a pretty basic skill, and it's just not that, like, it's not that good. Like, if you just know how to use the software, yeah, you'll always be able to get a job, but where the money's really at is, you know, the creativity that comes with that type of thing. I'm going to separate this out. So yeah, you know, your ability to make things like creatively is what really is going to take you places when it comes to 3D. So, you know, if you can develop a really good portfolio, then, you know, the fact that you built it in Blender really is not too big of a deal. I say that. I've never tried to go get a job with my Blender skills, but I really don't think, I think if I really wanted to work somewhere, for one, I don't think it would, I've never even tried like Cinema 4D, for example, which is really popular, but yeah, like, I'm just guessing that if I really wanted to learn it, it wouldn't be like that hard to do. Just because, like, you know, it's all, like, a lot of it's just the same stuff. Like, you don't need to be an expert. I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna try to make this a full face here. See if that works. Yeah. What I want to do is mirror this both directions. I think I kind of want to smooth out this little bridge here. Uh-oh, why is there a jagged line? Oh wait, that's the camera. So let's see if I can maybe like smooth this out. How was I gonna do that? Let's move all these back. SX0. And then we're just gonna kind of manually try to ease into this circle shape here. I just think that'll look a little bit better. Something like that. Yeah, that looks cool. So yeah, there's gonna be like these two silos, I think, and then I'm gonna put a chair in it. Ooh, you know what I should have done first? Let's see. I think this should be fine, but let's I want to have a hole. I want to have a hole in this one. Maybe both of them. So, let's go ahead and apply the mirror modifier. And then I guess I can just use a Boolean. Okay, I has awesome toast is asking, what part of the industry would you say Blender is used in? Pretty much anything. You know, some people, I don't know, you know, Blender definitely still is facing a little bit of an industry adoption problem where there aren't a ton of professionals using it. At least, I mean, there are a lot, but they're not, at least they're not letting on to it. So, you know, what part of the industry, I mean, Blender is such a full 3D package. You can really use it for a lot of stuff. You know, but what people are using it for professionally, kind of hard to say. But, you know, with the exception of maybe Houdini, there's really not much you can't do in Blender, in my opinion. All right, let's delete these faces. Oh God, not that. Okay, so I was gonna try to, okay, delete 3x only faces. 1. Now let's see if I can do let's delete this edge, delete edges. Now maybe I should just go ahead and connect this and this, F. And then let's do the same on the other side. H7 Polo has made a silo before. Please stay in the stream. I may need your assistance in silo modeling, if this is something you've done before. It's not really a silo exactly, but it's like, you know, it's kind of got that shape to it. Boom. Alright, that is a horrible Ngon. Don't make Ngons. Okay, now I'm gonna go back and mirror this thing again. There's probably a better way to do that, but this is how I'm doing it. Boom. Okay. Now, can we add back our mirror modifier? Yeah, I think we're in good shape there. I think we should probably put this up top though. There we go. I think technically there would have been some like double vertices in there. So we got the silo there. I think I want to make this maybe a little bit bigger. Should I? Nah. Let's now add. Okay, let's see if we can maybe just copy this. Copy that, Shift D, separate by selection, tab, select it, make it a face, and then scale based around the 3D cursor. Make it come up the other way. So this is like a little platform I think I'm going to have come up and down. Should be pretty cool. Let's make a hole in this one too. Let's select that face. And then inset. And we're going to try to match it up with the other one. Alright, that's good. Got all these modes. X faces. Okay, so there is one thing. Okay, so this is gonna like go up and down, I think. So let's see in our camera view here how we're looking. Okay, so that's the H view. I might want to move those towers a little closer together. I don't really like the way the shape of the letter is now. Yeah, it's kind of fat. Maybe I should make those tubes a little bit bigger. Or sorry, a little bit smaller. Let's just move everything closer together. I think that'll be fine. Actually, and we can do the Blender 2.8. Let's select all these objects. Try to go into the shared edit mode. So we're going to try to select everything here. I don't need to select these damn lamps though. Dude, this is so annoying. I can't. Okay, I think I need to go into wireframe mode. Don't want that. Don't want that. Now let's see if we can go into edit mode here. Now I think since this is Blender 2.8, I think now I'm editing all these objects. So let's just move this in. I don't know, maybe we leave it. I think that's fine. DCJ Design says, the way you talk through your build is exactly what I sound like talking to myself. Isn't it funny to... I mean, I was actually... I didn't watch the entire thing, but I was kind of glancing back at my the stream I did just earlier, and it was really funny to listen to myself talk. and yeah, it's like just... I mean, I'm just here by myself, but it's cool that you guys are all watching. But it does kind of feel like I'm just talking to myself though still. Alright, how do we make this cool? So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the chair. So the chair I'm going to be using is one actually designed by a friend of mine named Alyssa Coletti. She was a professor at my university. Didn't actually ever have her for a class, but you know, she did some really cool work, and we just kind of hung out and got along. So I have been talking to her recently about kind of doing some animations and stuff with her, and since I was doing this project, I thought, hey, you know what would be cool? What if I take your chair and put it in one of these animations? So this is the chair she designed. It's called Fiction, and her studio is Nonfiction Creative, I think. Oops. Actually, shoot, yeah, that's gonna not give me the right results. This is her. She does some pretty sweet furniture design, and the chair we're gonna be doing is this one. So this is her chair called Fiction. Really beautiful stuff, though. She kind of works with a lot of high-end contract office furniture brands, but really beautiful work. So we're going to use her chair in this project. So I'm going to mess too much with the real-world scale here, but let's just get that about right. Now I think I do want to move my origin maybe somewhere down here. Nah, let's not worry about that. Now let's center it up. Put it right there in the middle. I think I'm gonna rotate it like that. So yeah, I think this chair in the animation, I'm gonna have it like come up on the platform. Yeah, so it'll come up on the platform and then like kind of spin around or like reveal itself. So let's save. Let's check out rendered view over here. See what kind of problems we got. Not too bad. Looks alright. Definitely going to need to spice this up though. It's a little simple right now how it is. What's up, Grant? Back at it already. Yes, I am. I figure I really want to try to keep up with the 36 days of type challenge, and yeah, I kind of have to. I think the guys who run it are based in Spain, so it's always at like 3 p.m. Pacific time where I live, and when they kind of switch over to the new letter. So it's turned out, as you guys saw this morning, that I'm not getting, when I try to do it the day of, unless I have a really good idea what I want to do, I usually end up pushing it a little too close. So I'm trying to kind of stay one day ahead with these. And so today I'd like to get the H done. There's definitely other stuff I should be working on. I don't know what I was thinking joining this little challenge, but I'm having fun. That's all that matters. Maybe we're back to some glass issues here. I think I want to, let's see. Let's maybe move this up. I'm just going to have the glass be, okay, for one, the glass shouldn't have a face on the bottom right there. Okay. Well, we need something to kind of delineate these edges here so that the H looks like an H. I think that there will be kind of a, I can actually use this little lamp thing here. Yeah, let's just use this. So I'm going to delete everything except for a few vertices. Let's save those ones. And I'm going to make, so like I said, guys, this is going to kind of like rise up. So I'm going to make a riser. Shade that smooth. Also, let's go ahead and switch the color over. I talked about it very briefly last time, but I have this kind of cool setup. So the colors for this project are going to slowly go through this color ramp. So what I did was divide, I have a black value of 0. I took 1 divided by 36, which is how many days are in the challenge, and that's 0.028. And then so I take that and I multiply it by the day that I'm on. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H will be 8. And I plug that in there so that I can smoothly go along that color ramp. So there's a couple materials here that have that. So I just want to change that on all of them. It should look really cool once it's all together. But yeah, that was a kind of a fun little material to set up. So how do we want to do the glass this time? Like I said, I think I want this to kind of be like a showroom sort of thing. But maybe what I'll do is have just, well, okay, so this is going to be kind of a bridge. So let's make it so this is like a nice like thirds thing. And I'll delete this edge loop. Delete that edge loop. And yeah. So now let's make a little doorway opening here. Something like that. Try to get it even. Is that even? I think it should be even. X. Faces. Okay, so now that's opened up. Now we do need to kind of have a little bit of a solve down here. You know what would be kind of cool is if maybe there's like just a small sliver of window that's kind of like an indicator of where the thing is. Let's do that. So I'm going to select this edge loop. Dang it. Shift D. Grab that down there. E, Z. And let's select that whole object. Separate it by selection. And now, let's see, do I separate this out some more? Probably, right? So yeah, let's do that little indicator thing I was talking about. We're gonna take a few faces here. If I can select them evenly. Yeah, that's selected. Okay, let's separate that, leave that as glass and thin, and let's change this to solid, and we'll make it a little bit thicker. Yeah. So now there's kind of like this window into there. We'll kind of assume we can also bring here's our little letter out. So this will be the H. Okay, so we got that there. Nice and mirrored. Now let's put some rails on this thing. We don't want anyone falling off that bridge. Okay, so I'm going to delete everything except this. X, edges, A. Let's set the origin to the center here. And then let's also, let's just select all that and snap it to the center. So now I have double vertices, but I'm just going to remove double vertices. One has been successfully removed. Let's drag this up. Drag this over. And then EX. And now in the skin modifier, which is what's given this its geometry, I need to mark the roots. And I'm going to go ahead and use a mirror modifier here too. Hopefully this doesn't end up looking too mirror-y. It certainly is right now. Pardon me. So we got that mirrored. So this will be our little, let's turn on clipping and move this to the top. Mirror skin. Yeah, so let's put this here. This is going to be kind of our cute little bridge. So now how do we could wrap this around the outside. what should we do? Let's maybe, I think I just want to have it come kind of follow this edge here. And maybe right there we can add like a little we can add a little like connector. So let's just make a little UV sphere probably work actually. Now let's tab into edit mode, SY, scale this whole thing down. RZ. I was confusing myself since I have this glass material to be set up. Uh-oh, I messed up my orientations here. Let's I have this glass material set up to be transparent, so I keep thinking I'm in the little wireframe see-through mode when I'm not. RZ. What's that look like? Is that cool or is that lame? I think that's cool enough. So let's make that material the lighter material. Maybe make that just a tad bigger. Jay Padar is asking if I can turn on screencast keys. I think that the first time I made a tutorial in 2.8, I did look for a screencast keys add-on and I did not find one. Or there was one, but it wasn't going to be like as easy as I wanted to set up. So I don't have screencast keys right now. But before I do my next tutorial or live stream, I will check on that and try to get that going. If there is a particular question you have, though, definitely let me know, and I will try to explain what I'm doing here. Which, by the way, anyone who's in here, thank you for being in here. If you guys have questions about anything I'm doing, I'm just kind of walking through my process here, but you know, the reason I'm live streaming this is so that you guys can kind of ask questions and see a little bit about how I work. So let's see, I started this live stream about 3:30 Pacific time. It's we've been going about 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to do this one a lot faster than I did the last one. I think we're on track there, but of course sometimes I get a little crazy. Okay, is this mirroring? Why isn't this mirroring? I need to set the origin to 3D cursor. Okay, now we have that little pad on everything. So this is kind of a spacey looking thing. You know what, I can probably, so I keep accidentally selecting this main plane here. Oh, why? I really have I need to organize these things a little more. So the trash stuff I can definitely get rid of. Alt-A, select objects. This is stuff left over from the G. What is this circle? Okay. I'm just going to get rid of some of these hierarchies. Yeah, so I'm getting pretty wild with all these items here. So where is this one? I can't remember. Okay, floor is what it's called. I'm going to turn off the selection so I don't keep selecting that. So, you know, I don't know if I'm liking my little indicator thing down here. What could we do in the bottom? Maybe we just leave that kind of like open, put some pillars on there or something. Taking a sip of my water there. Gotta stay hydrated, you know. So I definitely don't like these being super open like they currently are. You know, I think in my initial sketch, let me look back at it. kind of thought it would be cool to have these be like kind of connected on this end, which has become sort of a recurring theme in these posts. Yeah, let's Shift D, separate by selection, tab, F3 bridge edge loops, and let's make this go the other way. I kind of think I like that. I'm gonna get rid of this little piece, I think, and we'll just get rid of that for now too. So a little bit of doubles action going on there. I can kind of just bump that out to fix that. Is that the way to do it though? Yeah, that'll be fine. Or maybe we actually leave that all the way out like that. Nah. Okay, so that's looking all right. Shade that smooth. Now, these little showrooms where that chair, where the heck did the chair go? Are you serious? Dude, I keep just deleting stuff. The chair is gonzo. I guess I deleted the chair. Let's let's bring it back in. And now it is, oh there, set origin to geometry. Again, this is a chair designed by the amazing designer Alyssa Coletti, who was one of my professors in school. Well, she taught at the school I went to school, but I never actually had her. And this is a chair that she designed. It's called Fiction. We were checking out her website here. She does some really nice high-end contract furniture, and this is the chair we're gonna put in this animation. I did a little Eames chair in the last animation, which is like extremely cliche if you know anything about furniture design, which, by the way, I'm a big furniture design fan, just FYI. That's like the most cliche thing I could possibly do is throw an Eames lounge chair in there. So I had been kind of talking to her, and I was like, hey, you want me to throw in some of your furniture? It'd be a little more exciting. And she was like, yeah. So she sent me over that model, and we doing it. We're gonna use her chair in here. So let's change this to, so the legs will change to the lighter color maybe. The arms will change for now to the lighter color. And the upholstery we will change to the darker color. That's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna actually go in and maybe try to add a fabric material. I really want this chair to be able to be like highlighted nicely. Okay, so it's gonna pop up. H70 Polo is asking if I'm gonna add physics to the chair. I don't think so. I think what I'm gonna do is just have the chair kind of on this thing. I'm gonna have it sitting kind of right on the platform here, and it's gonna kind of like rise up with it. So let's actually Control P to object. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Oh yeah. Okay, so now if we move this object down, see, I want the chair to sit on that. And we're going to also parent, darn it, this Control P object. So now when I move this, it'll kind of be like these platforms that rise. Which, let's see here. So this is our H. Okay, so let's, I'm jumping all over the place here, which is how I go. I want to have this one end, which I want this animation to be the full 300 because it'll probably end up rendering overnight, or at least, you know, I don't need it to be done ASAP. So I want this part of the animation to end kind of right here. And you know, I think I want the section to be a little bit longer. So maybe this is, the front view here is not going to be very exciting, so I want this first part to be a little bit longer. Okay, so front cam, swivel cam, front cam. Okay, I think we kind of need to, I'm going to have to mess with this. Oh, and of course I made it so I couldn't select it. We are going to have to play with the floor here a little bit. Let's just put that there for now. I think I'm going to have to mess with the way this all looks. Now for this one, let's focus this on the chair object. See, I kind of want this to kind of like look down the way. I want it to end at least like that. So let's get rid of that. Make the Z rotation 90, X rotation, maybe something like that. Let's dang it. Okay, I'm gonna say forget about the mirror right now. Add modifier, mirror, apply it. And then I'm going to separate by loose parts. And then I'm going to set the origin to geometry. Oh gosh, that really messed me up. Okay. Shoot. Origin to geometry. Knew I shouldn't have been doing so many mirror modifiers. So let's put this back where it goes. Right about there. Move this up to right about there. Move the chair back where it goes. Right about there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So this camera, what I was trying to do when I discovered this problem was just rotate this for a little bit better look. Okay, that should be 0, nice and centered. This should be maybe pulled back a little bit. Maybe I don't want to get this close. Maybe that's too close. Let me pull back a little. Okay, so this is where I want it to end, by the way. So I'm going to insert. So we got 199 frames of that first thing. So the Z location I think I'll change. And the Z rotation I think I'll change. And the Y location I think I'll change. Okay, so it ends right there. Where does it start? I think I want it to start a little bit over here. Insert single keyframe. A little bit up. Insert single keyframe. A little bit over here. Insert single keyframe. And I think I want to play with the X too. So I'm going to leave that there. And this. So much satisfaction for one stream, says Mohammed. I'm so happy you're enjoying it. Thank you. So I'm just trying to kind of get the look here. I think I'm going to kind of come in and peek at that chair. Let's save and play that. Okay, so then it's got the boring part. So it's going to come in. We're going to kind of glance at that chair. Cool. That looks good. It'll be something like that. I'll probably adjust it a little bit, maybe play with the curves, but Yeah, so here we have ourselves in the same predicament I had with the G live stream, where I got my general concept down, but then I decided this just ain't looking so hot. So now is the tricky part. How do we make it look hot? I think we're going to start by adding some little edge details. Shift D, separate. Oh shoot, I think that worked. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of solidify, get rid of the mic, and leave the mirror. Add modifier. Skin. Let's go ahead and change the material to my lighter color. Control A to thin that out. Mohammed is counting this as the ASMR video. Mohammed has been asking for me to make an ASMR video, which I definitely will do, by the way, guys. Stay tuned. But, not yet. Dude, what the heck? I swear, there's something about live streaming that deletes objects. I had a cool little thing somewhere in here that got deleted. There was like a little thing right there. I know you guys saw me put that in. Where did it go? Tell me. Where did it go? By the way, this big box is just so I can know like how big to make the thing, but I can hide that for now. So frustrating. Cursor to selected. Shift add. Yes, H7 Polo, saw it. Now I have to freaking remake it. H, go, go, go. Well, my computer's freezing or something. Maybe I'm getting kicked off for stream being too badass. I doubt that's what it is. What's going on here? Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Well, while that's loading, let's think on what else to do in this animation. We want to keep the chair as kind of the highlight here. But what else can we do? We know we want to have, I've been trying to have at least one element be that gradient thing. So some part of this could be the gradient. Maybe the roofs could be a little more exciting, like we could put a skylight in there or something. I don't know. All right, well this isn't working, so I'm gonna crash Blender here. We're gonna pray for the autosave. I swear I never had problems with 2.8, and then live stream it just screws it up. File, recover autosave H. Okay. Where did it leave us? What was the last thing I was doing? Oh yeah, I think it was messing with this. And it looks like that's there. So I think we're in good shape. So I'm going to snap my cursor to selected. Actually, I'm going to, what I'm going to do here, because I want this to be all mirrored. Snap cursor to selected. And then I'm going to Shift A, add a UV sphere, tab, and then I'm going to move it over here. SY, scale it down. SY, yeah, J Padar. I think you're exactly right. I think when I was screwing around with the hierarchies is when I deleted that little object, as well as the chair and everything else that seems to have mysteriously disappeared. So add modifier, mirror, Let's rotate this here. Just kind of bring it over. Scale that down a little bit maybe. RZ. I'm just trying to kind of line this up. There's probably a better way to do this. But we going with this for now. RZ. Move it out maybe a little. Shade it smooth. Alright, let's save. Okay, so now we have our little connectors there. Let's see. We could put like some text on the wall right here. FICTION. I'm trying to think like maybe I could use this. Maybe I could use this branding or something. What could we do? We could put a picture of Alyssa on there. I don't know if she'd like that. I'm just trying to. I think I do want to like somehow in the animation, maybe in After Effects, call attention to like the name of the chair. But like I said, I think I might do that in After Effects. But it could be like cool to put the little text on the wall there. Now, one thing we can do that I've been doing a lot of is add in a little lamp. So maybe what I do is, see, everything has this mirror modifier. Cursor to selected. Shift A. Circle. 32 vertices is solid. Now let's move it down. Scale it a little. Easy. We should try to kind of match this lamp to the design of the chair. It's gonna be hard. I'm not designing lamps here today, but I do like designing lamps. Maybe we can turn on some proportional editing. Give this a little bit of a fun shape. What's gonna look like the chair? Nothing really. Like I said, we're not really here to design lamps today, but I want to kind of go for a cool shape. By the way, the hotkey I'm typing to make that work is O. This turns on and off proportional editing. So now let's just give our lamp some thickness here. Make that like that. Easy. I could do this with the solidify, but we're gonna do it like that. So now I'm going to, let's just cap that off. ES easy ES easy. Maybe we give this a little bit of a bevel or something. This might look kind of wonky. Do the lamp, yeah. The lamps work, man. Alright, now last time I just used that, but so that I can save myself some geometry, even though this is not really that big of a scene, I'm going to add a separate circle that has less vertices, just because we don't need that many for the chord. So I'll make that pretty small. Maybe we can go even up, and then ES. And then EZ. Okay, so there's our little lamp. Let's shade it smooth and give it some auto smooth. Get those edges nice and sharp. And let's pick a little material for it. And then now we will put our actual lamp, the spotlight, will go inside that. So let's get it nice and centered. Should be about right there. I think it'll bleed through though. Let's check out in rendered, because it's like really big. Yeah, so it shouldn't shouldn't be going through like that. I think I might want to make this whole thing a little higher. Let's move it up. Okay, so I think I need to make this smaller. And then maybe make this bigger. Because it's good to get that little rim, or it's good to get that nice light inside the light. Also, I don't like how fat this rim is. So I'm gonna scale that out. Okay, cool. Now what? What do we do? Maybe we make like some kind of guardrails down here. So like this is like a danger zone, danger area. Don't go in there because this thing moves. Should we go ahead and animate that? Oh, I need to rebind this to, nope. This to this, Control P, object, keep transform. This to this, Control P, object, keep transform. Oops, no, I don't want that. I did that backwards. So I want this to be parented to that. Control P, object, keep transform. Alright, we're coming up on 56 minutes streaming here. I'd like to get this thing finished in the next 30. So let's use our noggins to finish this thing. Okay, so that comes up, that goes down. So let's see, I think I want it to start kind of like down. Maybe it like goes up and then, nah. One thing we can do to make this a little bit more exciting is like maybe add a little bit of a bevel here. So let's go in here. Let's add a second material that the bevel will use. And then material, okay, so it's got the solidify. We're gonna add a bevel. Limit it to the angle. Make it so it's not quite so big. And then the bevel material is gonna get, it's gonna get a different material. There. Wait, did I add the wrong material? No, I think I had the right one. So yeah, now it's got a little bit of a bevel on there. Maybe make it not quite so big. Now I think inside here I should do, maybe I don't want this to be so closed off, like a little silo. Maybe I want this to be more open. So let's look at this again from the H view. Which it won't look like that. It's gonna look like that. Alright, so those big circular windows are definitely a little bit much. Don't know how much I love those. Let's see what they look like down here if we do that again. Yeah, I don't like that. The challenges. Let's go ahead and add in let's add a little rail here. Shift D, separate by selection. Let's make this a skin modifier too. Get rid of solidify. Can save the mirror, add modifier skin. Let's change the material to the lighter material. Lighter. Control A. Origin. Oh no. Okay. So we need to scale this in edit mode. So I'm kind of trying to just make a little safety rail in there. Let's line it up with the other one. Maybe actually like it kind of goes through there. So we could delete this. X vertices. Let's check it out from the top. Get rid of that. And then let's E. Scale it from the 3D cursor. S, Shift to Z. There, look at that. Let's go back to our medium point. There. It's got a nice little round. Oops. Okay. Let's try to smooth that out too with, I guess we'll use a subdivision surface modifier. And for skin modifier, you need to make the smooth shading right here. Ah, but that takes away from the look of the chair. Shoot. Is that gonna mess us up? I think I'll put the other, I think I'll put the cube up here in this post. Yeah, I like that. Now I do want to use this little thing. So A, delete this. Edges. Now let's set the origin to the 3D cursor. Actually, cursor to selected. Actually, this one's already set up. Let's just use this. Shift D. Gonna get rid of the skin modifier and the subdivision. Add a solidify. Tab into edit mode. And get rid of everything except that edge. X, edges, A, E, Z. There. I'm trying to make a little railing. We got lots of railings going on here. Glass. Cool, cool, cool. Now, is this going to be cool enough if we do Shift D, bring that down here, and then maybe let's make that a face. Why does it gotta do me like that? I think I need to make the, oh wait, the mirror is first. Maybe I need to make the subdivision first. That kind of solves the problem. Wait, we got subdivide, skin, mirror. Let's just actually, we can delete this edge and then just go up on its own here. Oh wait, that doesn't work either. Shift D. Shift D, E, Z. And mark the root. Okay, I think that works. So, let's see, going in like that. Kind of cool. I don't know, guys. We gotta think about this one some more. Anyone got cool suggestions on how to make the H look cooler from the front right here? I'm tempted to cut the stream off here and go back to my drawing board. It never ends up looking quite as exciting. So let's see, we can kind of use this maybe. Let's A to delete everything. A, delete edges. A, vertices. Okay. E, 2. Pull that over. Add some flora. Good suggestion. Yeah, I think that's what these are missing, honestly. They look really cool when I have like some extra assets in there. I wonder how that Ivy generator thing works these days. Is that add-on still a thing? Shift A, curve. I think it's an add-on. File. Let's see. Edit user preferences. Add-ons. Ivy. Save preferences. Add curve. What? Curve. I thought it was under curve. Ivy. Whoa. There's the Ivy generator. How does it work though? How do it work? Add curve. Where's the actual option? Oh, properties panel, okay. So let's try it again with like a different object selected. Let's just add a monkey here. Shift, all right, F3, Ivy gen. Update Ivy. Where's the Ivy? Did it go back to the center? There's the Ivy. Properties? Ivy? I don't think now is the time for me to be learning how to actually do this. Here, let's watch somebody else's tutorial. You know, I'm not thrilled by this idea. 2017. I don't know if this is a good idea. Guys, I think I might, okay, the panel on the right-hand side. So, where's my Ivy? Okay, there's an Ivy curve. Is it supposed to be like with it selected? I'm gonna click on Jay's link here. Hopefully it's not a... Add curve. Create tab on the tool shelf. Okay. Shift add. Where's the T tab? Okay. I don't know if we're going to finish this, but I'm going to at least attempt. I want to figure this out. Is it in the curve settings? Where is the thing? Okay, select the ivy. Maybe select the ivy curve. Shape minimum. I wish there wasn't so much of a delay between the stream and the actual what I can see you guys doing. There's like a 30-second delay or something. I don't think it's under flip fluids. Thanks, Amir, though, for your assistance here. Let's create. There it is. Ivy generator. Oh my god, got it. Okay. Random seed. Yeah, we got that. Primary weight. Adhesion. 1. Okay, so I think let's like delete this. Let's try selecting Suzanne again. Shift A. I thought it was under curve for 1. Add new ivy. Why does he keep popping up to the middle? It just goes to the center. Change the random seed. Oh, what does it appear at the cursor? Cursor to selected. Okay, let's ivy gen. Okay, so it's there. But now maximum time. Max ivy length. I'm not getting anything from these settings. I never used this in 2.7.9, so I'm not surprised that I've not been able to figure it out in 2.8. I feel like I need that refresh button to come back, but it's gone. Okay, I'm not having fun with the ivy thing. One of you guys point me to a tutorial afterwards. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? We have our H. Small pool below the bridge. That would be cool. Guys, I think I am. It's getting, I'm running out of time here. My idea wasn't quite as figured out as I thought it was going to be. So, I'm going to, I have to do a couple other things, but I'm going to go back to the drawing board on this. And, yeah, I did like the sand worked out well on that one, didn't it? I'm going to go back to the drawing board and think some more about this. I don't want the quality of these posts to drop because I'm feeling like I'm going too slow into the live stream. But I'm going to try to keep live streaming these. It's pretty fun, you know, just kind of doing them in front of you guys. As you can see, the last one took 3 hours to get right. And this one, you know, we're not nearly at that point. I'm sure we could have it cool by 3 hours, but I think I'd rather just kind of figure out what I want to do and then give it another shot. But anyways, really appreciate you guys watching. This was my second live stream, first day ever live streaming, and it's really fun. I'm gonna try to keep it up. I don't know that I'll post this video since we kind of bailed Maybe I'll start from scratch again or something when I know what I have, what my idea is. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys jumping in the stream. It's been fun hanging out with you guys for the past hour and 15 minutes. We'll do it again soon, so stay in touch. Reach out to me on Instagram, wherever you like to reach out to me. And yeah, thanks again so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Ciao, as H7O Polo says. Thanks, everyone.